In this video, I'm going to review the performance of some of our recent option trade alerts here at Stock Market Guides. On my page, I have a display of completed trade alerts. So these are trade alerts where, when we send the alert, it shows a full trade setup, including a potential time to exit the trade. And so these are trade alerts where that exit time has already been reached, and we can therefore go back and look at how did the trade perform as per the trade alert parameters. And right here in the far right hand column, you can see what the performance was for each of these trade alerts. And what you'll notice a couple things. One is that there's a mixed bag of results. They're not all winners. But you'll also notice that there's a string of success down here, which is pretty exciting to see. And so let's look at a couple of these. Let's look at one of the winning trades and one of the losing trades and just kind of look at how they performed and what you might expect if you followed trade alerts here. So I'm going to take this KMB one. I already have it pulled up on a stock chart over here. So KMB here, these options called for an entry on March 21st at the opening bell, and the trade alert said that you could hold a position until this particular time and date if you wanted to follow in lockstep with the back-tested trading approach. And so this is March 28th at the opening bell. So March 21st, the opening bell was right here around $124. And March 28th, this got timed really well. I mean, wow, that one just worked out so well. You can see here, first of all, there was some heat taken early in the trade. So if you got in at the opening bell, at some point the price went against your position. And so that may not have been looking too hot, but trade isn't over until it's over, and just by the end of that day it recovered and was up here. And then boy, if you just followed in lockstep with the back-tested trading approach and just waited and exited right on March 28th, this is a huge gap up that got included in that particular trade. And so you can see here, this one had a fantastic return if you followed right in lockstep with that particular trade alert. Now again, they don't all turn out that way. So let's look at Philip Morris PM right here. I'm going to pull that up. This chart doesn't look quite so happy. And this one called for an entrance at 12:54 p.m. Eastern Time, so around the middle of the day on March 22nd, with an exit on April 1st at the opening bell. So let's see how this one looked. Now this chart, this is March 22nd. This chart doesn't display exactly where the entry was, but it was somewhere in the middle of this bar. Could be anywhere within, this spectrum right here. And the exit was on April the 1st at the opening bell, right around here. So somewhere in here, and it landed right around here. So you can see nothing too exciting there, really, in either direction. I mean, it took some heat, then it got into potentially a profit zone, and then it came back down here. And the end result was that the position was down about 5%. So below break even, not a tremendous hit as far as option trades go, at least with our service, but still something that ended up not being profitable and didn't work out. And there will definitely be trades that look just like this, with our service. You're going to find trades where the intelligence suggests that the odds might be in your favor, but it doesn't mean that the trade's actually going to work out. Nobody knows for sure how any given trade will work out moving forward, because nobody knows for sure what will happen next in the market or with a given stock or option position. So the goal is to try to put historical data at your fingertips to make educated decisions. Sometimes it works out great, as it did with KMB, sometimes it doesn't, and trades like PM can happen, or worse. But that gives you a flavor of how some of our recent trade alerts have performed. If you have any questions about our options service or just in general about the market, you can contact us anytime and we'll be ready to help. Our email address is support@stockmarketguides.com.